Clear.
So we're literally just waiting for Nick to log in and Fire to log in. You all should have food from yesterday. Obviously,
6. Yeah.
potion wise, depending on how far we obviously get, as soon as we hit Enrage or literally close to Enrage, I will throw us out and give potions as potions are needed.
I have 55 tinctures.
That's fine. It'll literally take me 5 seconds to throw us out. So if I can ask everybody just to help with that, if they can hang around the FC house in case you do need potions, if we do hit the enrage. Obviously, because the idea is if we hit enrage on like 7-8%, I would rather the call outs will go more quieter, so that I can also increase our global DPS. And then obviously...
Or both.
I need to use my Ratatouille this time because my skill speed went up. Well, went down. So
how
that's
did
fine.
you manage?
2 for 1. So it's 2 for Jonah. Oh no! I'm gonna bring it down to 2.35.
Oh god.
No, I'm gonna bring it down to 2.3. Let's go.
I'm still waiting for someone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, wait, fire.
I'm gonna make some fucking energy because otherwise I'm gonna die.
I went.
Don't die.
I
Don't
feel
die.
like I'm also out of energy. I
I'm
barely got any
putting
sleep
my,
and I went to 2
first
hospitals.
order. That's great.
I'm just gonna crack open this bad boy over here.
I almost put bismuth ingots for sale for 20 gil a piece.
Yeah, do it. I'll buy them and sell them back.
You're not gonna make 1k gil a piece. 1.5.
Speaking
Okay,
of
you'll
the
be
devils, and they appear.
2-5.
Yeah.
Hungry Dread Wolf? What?
Okay, so literally before we also go in, if I can direct your attention to the Ether Eater chat. To aid in yesterday, so as you can appreciate, so that we're not literally, oh yay, we passed one mechanic. Oh shit, Phil's not told us this yet, and we die. Just to give you a rundown on how the fight will work. So after the numbers that we can now successfully pass, I just need to remember that I either need an extra shield from the healers, or I just need to self-mitigate. Obviously, Tanks Reprisal can also help during that jump attack, just to get that bit of damage down. After the number phase, there will be arrows 2, which is obviously the 8 sets of arrows, but with 2 different debuff timers, 11 and 22. And then obviously it's following that GIF of wherever your arrow is, you go there first if you're 11 seconds, the rest go to safe spots near, and then obviously you swap over. After that, he will obviously do some more AoEs, and then he will do a, okay, let's get the arena back to normal. He will then do a bit of Tank Buster into another AoE, into his head will then decide to come off and go to the arena, just like in normal mode. During this, there will be after 1 corner that will be safe. And literally, it's as simple as this. You will get the usual debuffs of a DPS and a tank will get a debuff, and the healer will get a stack. And depending on the corner, DPS have the easy job, you just will always be in the corner. Tanks will be nearest to where the line AoE will be, and healers will always be on top of the grate. Then finally will be arrows 3. If you have a look at it is up to you, you can either have a look at the toolkit, but more for arrows 3, the only people that really need to pay attention to that is the 2 tanks. Because the tanks will then get a debuff themselves, either 11 and 22. The 22-second tank takes the tether away. Everybody else just does a normal arrow mechanic on the platforms itself. So everyone else during that mechanic has the easy job. It's only the tanks that have to do the thinking there. All we need to do is do arrows, stack, and then once the stack's done, the second group of arrows will do their arrows. So third arrows is more tank reliant than us reliant, because all we've got to do is just do a tank our arrows ourselves. After that, I will then say stack on me. So we will stack on, for example, one of the corners, and then we will bait 3 AoE circles underneath us. I don't care if you move to random sides, try and stay with the group. Just be mindful that everyone gets targeted with 3 AoE circles back to back. So we're just going to bait them along as a group. We'll walk towards one of the way markers, and then after and then after that, all we do then is just a healer stack. No shockwave, it's just a healer stack. And it's just the same way that we've been dealing with them. So it is pretty basic. Once we get numbers down and we get arrows down, the fight goes back to normal mode. So obviously, not expecting us all to, okay, Phil's explained it all, we're going to do it, boom. It's just a case of, as a heads up, the GIFs are there for you, and obviously, let's get in there, get to an enrage pull, and then obviously we can then get to killing it. And obviously, I will, if we can reset the dummy.
1 second.
We will obviously make sure that, excuse me, the call outs are a bit more generous. But then once you guys get it, the call-outs will then turn into, okay, now you should be aware, it's now time to fuck shit up. Best way to say. So obviously, once everyone's ready, right, let's fuck it up. So
I was looking at the last toolbox. That's something. Like
what?
It's a mess what's there.
yeah, it's the. I'm guessing you're looking at like the stack arrows as well, where it's
Yeah,
like
the ones where
never
the
along.
tank needs to go back, move all the way to the other. It's a mess.
Good news for you, Don. You don't have to worry about that. You just have to worry about your arrow and joining the stack group. Once you either finish your arrow or after the stack, you run to your arrow. You don't have to worry about the tank. That's a tank problem.
I'm
All
aware
right,
of
then.
that.
What up?
Food up.
I'm just gonna pop 2 of them.
I would pop 2 because I'd rather we do like an hour, take a bit of a break, then another hour. Because, like I said, there's no events or anything, so running over by 10-15
Oh,
minutes.
you already pulled up.
What?
Go with it for now, just so that we can learn mechanics. Just make sure before the
then.
countdown goes off.
Could we reset?
Oh, why? What's
The
up?
tank stand was, this tank stance was off. Completely. And the time,
Why?
someone put the timer on when
Fire!
Okay.
I didn't know if everyone was ready.
Fire's
Okay.
not paying attention.
Fire! Why?
Ready check was on the screen. I was not expecting for that countdown not to be cancelled.
The
I was
countdown went
literally
first.
getting my food up and my I shall not repair buff.
Okay, so is everyone ready?
No.
Yes.
No, I blame fire.
Well, okay. That's fine. By all means, Josh, if you want to keep your way marker on, that's fine. Remember, Anno is in group 2. Also, Anno, where is your scholar opener?
The opener has changed.
Wait, so you're not protecting us from the first AoE?
Yeah.
That went off too late.
On my screen,
TV?
it's on time.
It's because we still have shields on us, so that means it went off late. Big AoE. Going to C. It's fake, so we move to B. Staying here, Chris taking tether. Everyone behind fire.
Mid shield, engage.
Lovely. Make your way slowly back to C when ready. Then it'll be an AoE. Then healer stacks. Anti-knockback. That's fine. Millie staying in position. Yeah, Shal, what have you got? Okay, making an eye on if you get a debuff.
I got.
Debuff on Chris and Don. Stay here first to begin with. We move.
Wait.
And then move
Oh
according.
my god. I got clipped.
Lovely. Going into next arrow phase. So arrows 1.
Oh,
Just for your arrow.
yes.
Okay, next will be TBs on the tanks, so tanks together. This is going to be followed by a normal AoE. And then it's going to be, once he jumps in the middle, a big AoE. He jumps, big AoE. Make your way towards B when possible. Shockwave, half cast bar, anti-knockback now. And then into numbers, making sure you can see your number and move accordingly. Reprisal now if we can.
Yeah, no, I'm fucked.
It's a wipe.
Yep, so wipe it. I'm guessing just number confusion there.
Yeah, I thought it was a blue number. It was a
If it
purple number.
helps,
I
remember
hate
blue
The colour is
numbers
really
will be
shitty.
tethered. Remember, sometimes if it helps, blue numbers are the ones that get the tethers. Purple do not get a tether. If it's just a little bit of a help with the numbers there.
It's actually all right to my number.
I had purple 1. I stood at purple 1.
I actually
You're
suicided
supposed to
just.
stand next to the square that has the bubbling. I was supposed to stand at that one.
There should
What?
be the strat that we're doing. 1 goes on 1, 2 goes on 2, 3 goes on 3, 4 goes on 4.
Yeah, so Zach
Give
was
me
on
1
three.
second. I'm
like,
trying
what?
to check something.
Do you have the
La
replay?
last time we did it, just purple just follows the numbers.
Yeah,
If you're
exactly.
if you're purple, you follow the number. You stand where you're supposed to, your corresponding
Like on the
number.
cross intersection on the
Yeah.
grate.
Yeah.
Kinda dumb,
Phil,
but okay.
mind if I pull really quick just to test something?
No.
What's the test?
I want to test if I can actually use the egress to jump over the
Yash?
middle water.
Yash? Can you tell me please where exactly do you have on your screen the debuffs? Because I want to check something and I'm looking at the recording from yesterday. Right above action bars.
If everybody can stack on top of me, bar Nick.
He needs to actually put the water down, you know. So I need a bit of tanking until the secondary goes down.
You can tank, right?
Then if it's just for that, then just test it on next full. I'm not
Yeah,
going to do a
just text it.
full.
I'm most
yeah,
probably gonna die for that.
It's fine.
Yeah,
that's
but
what,
if
if
you
it
die, you die.
happens.
Yeah.
It's just I'd
and you
rather
know.
do a full. I'd rather do a full pull if that makes sense. So if you can come away from the wall that way, obviously when you're ready, just so you don't, if anything gets pulled, you don't instantly get wiped.
I'll already check because we took so long. If someone did something, went to do something.
I was trying to say if the numbers themselves apply a debuff or something, because I had the impression that you have a
don't think
debuff
so.
when you get, but
I
no, you
think
don't.
They
That's
don't.
what I
In
was
the
looking
weapon,
at.
you didn't. And I don't know why they changed the red to a purple in this.
That's
Yeah.
why I say to people, if it helps, if you're a blue number, you will get a tether to the boss marker, and if you're a purple number, you won't have a tether. If that's any help to people, use it. If it isn't, then I apologize, but that's the only best advice I can give with the numbers, is that tethers are blue, no tether is purple.
I'll be honest with you guys, I am using G-Shade and I'm using one of the predefined ones from the list, and I can see the difference quite clearly. Like, I can easily distinguish them, but it is a bit hectic, so it can get annoying, especially when you notice, you see actually everybody else's numbers. That's getting confusing as well.
Yeah, it's why I also
I noticed,
Ryan's
Yash,
based
thank
out
you
of
very
it.
much.
But it is hard. Like I said, I'm not gonna lie. That's the whole point of this number mechanic, is to throw us off, because the rest of the fight is just literally a placement or easier to see. Whereas the number is like the fourfold change. You have to pass this first before you can go any further, kind of thing. So I appreciate that it is very needs more getting used to, is the best word. And I'm sure we will. The more we do the pulls, the more we'll get used to all the numbers and everything. I have faith. I have faith in all of us. At the end of the day, we've already done so well from previous raid groups of already getting one of the fights down in literally a couple of sessions, if not one session. So I have full faith.
Okay,
All
well,
right,
yeah.
Fire's moving, so I would say we'll just do another one of these just to make sure Fire's back.
Yep.
Which he is. Then Crisp, fire away.
He meant countdown fire. You don't need to go away. Calm down.
Go away. No.
Yeah, wrong fight, Fire. That was the last fight. Starting off with a group AoE. TB.
I lost uptime there.
I fucked up my opening.
into
Same.
big AoE. We will be going to D at your earliest convenience. If it helps, there's still an asylum on the field as well to get that last bit of health. It lies to see.
My combo damage.
We stay here. We're getting ready to do the tether. Oh, Yash. Regen, Yash. Regen yourself, my friend. Mitigation, please, just to help.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, make your way back to D at your earliest convenience.
I fucked up.
Okay, we're going to be going into stack soon.
I forgot that they're staying after this.
Anti-not back now.
Lasagna.
Okay,
What? Oh,
bye.
sorry.
Lasagna.
Moving back to D, obviously, when he jumps in the middle. Looking for if you
Look
have a
at it,
debuff
like-
or not.
Where's the healing?
Fire has.
I have.
Okay, so staying together first just in case. Okay, so we're gonna all move to C. Then after the AoE, Don, Fire move accordingly after the AoE. Everyone else stack. Perfect.
I'm doing the
Arrows,
Medica 2
what?
treatment only.
Up next. Moving to the correct arrow place. Remember, Millie, you've got until 3 seconds to move backwards if you need uptime. Move backwards into arrows. Yes.
I almost clipped the ash. Almost.
Put it this way, you won't be getting healed if that was the case.
I
Anyway,
know.
TV. After this, we will be going into a normal AoE.
Do I keep my tactician for numbers?
Good idea. I will use Magic Barrier for this big AoE then.
Same with me for the with the Arcane Crest.
Lovely.
Ooh,
Okay.
that hurt.
Still alive, that's the main thing. We're moving to D. Okay. Anti-knock back now for Shockwave. And then get ready for numbers. I'm 1.
I'm also one.
Not here, I know.
Wait.
Done. Well, wait. Nice one. Oh, you got clipped
I
by
got
the
hit.
thing. Yeah,
It's okay.
you got clipped by
It's
the
okay, it was
Just
my fault
You
there.
die in this. Never mind.
Oh wait, we were supposed to be on C. Fuck.
Yeah.
So if it always helps, if you're 2 and 4, you'll always be where he lands for Shockwave.
I
you're
am
1
the
and
tank
3,
now.
You're at the opposite corner. And
Ow.
no problem there, Don.
You also gotta have one of the pad next to you that's bubbling.
Ooh, I believe Zach also got clipped there with that one with the tail. Oof. Wrong. So how do we do this so we don't get clipped on that one? Because we were standing
Yeah.
right on the markers.
Hi.
Hi, wrong checkbook, sorry. Bye.
Hi.
For this new phone.
So, literally, which ones were you getting clipped by? Was it the ones in the middle, or was it the ones on the corners?
Let me check the replay once more.
Yep.
Because
Better
so we
off.
get numbers.
Yep. So was it purple or the blues?
The blues got clipped.
The
So-
blues got clipped. That
Yeah.
might be.
Yeah,
the-
Don got clipped here.
Yeah, I know what I
and
got clipped.
Zach-
No, me and Don
No.
already know what got clipped.
Yeah.
So
And
me
Zach
and
got-
Don got clipped by each other.
Zach got one shot somehow. Wait.
Yeah, because I was standing.
We were standing too close.
We were standing too close.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's what I mean. So me and Don already
Thatch.
knew where we went wrong.
Yeah, and the higher number starts on the edge of the upper platform.
So
and
that's
the lower on the
literally.
inside.
For me and Don, we already knew that we literally just locked up a little bit there and we were stood a bit too close because we were emergency adjusting, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
We were adjusting in an emergency.
Yeah, the thing is, I forgot I was supposed to run in under where the boss had jumped.
That's fine.
That's where I got
I'll
wrong.
be honest, I'm just warming up my brain cell, okay? Like I'm
Exactly.
actually
It takes a
trying-
while.
Our brain cell, comrade.
Yeah.
No
we
combat.
share one. We share
share
one
one.
The
brain
whole
cell in
raid
here.
group shares a brain cell.
Usually I do share it, but now this is mine.
No,
I
it's
was
mine.
in a parent-teacher meeting.
Wow, yeah, well,
before
no
raiding
wonder I
and
stood on the
stole
wrong
one
one. You
from
were
there.
hogging the brain cell.
Stop speaking.
Okay.
Ah, my brain.
Are we wanting
don't have one,
weekend?
look it up.
Do you want weekend team to clear it on Saturday, Sunday?
Understandable. Let's go.
Don't say such
Focus
unspeakable
mode
things.
engaged.
Just saying.
We're fucked.
Oh no! We're
Told you.
fucked.
They already sent a spy in to spy on us. Here we. Wrong
Okay.
channel my ass. Look. Thanks together. Like I said, wrong channel my ass. That was a spy.
I used an AoE ability.
Oh god. Big AoE. He also uses an AoE
Yeah.
ability, see?
I'm just looking up to my new idol.
See? It lies, move. That's right, just give yourself that little bit of extra heal, mother. We have to look straight. No. Okay. Lovely. For this, Chris, can you, if you've got it, reprisal near the end of the cast?
I don't have it ready.
Oh.
I accident. I thought you were gonna tell me to super blight, so I super blighted.
what-
Hey, I'm alive.
When I know
2
it's just
HP to
bad.
sleep. No, I could have tested it.
I reprisal the big AoE. That's why I didn't have it ready.
So remember, as healers, Dropsy is not bad. Your focus, if the Dropsy is targeted, is to help heal the Dropsy. So stop DPSing and heal the Dropsy, because we will eventually, like Yash did last run, there will be mistakes where we might accidentally clip into the Dropsy. That should be the priority. Not so much on a tank, unless they've got a tank buster due, but if it's a DPS or a healer that accidentally clips in, just focus on getting their health back up and a regen shield that will help just to cover that. I think it's only like a few second tick buff anyway.
Yeah,
So-
unfortunately, my hand slipped off my mouse and I ended up walking into it.
That's fine. Just make sure that if anyone does get Dropsy, prioritize healing them, because the party should be fine.
I know, please clean the lube off your hand before playing.
Fuck off.
Well, it's date night tonight. I want to go in a good positive mood. It's not date night. That was last night. Anyway. Into TV.
Oh, that was so bad.
I'm gonna reprisal and Heart of Light this.
Okay. Big AoE. The barriers up.
Things up.
Very nice. Moving over at your convenience to be. We stay. Missed grabbing the tether whenever it doth appears. Staying behind, fire the wall. And mitigation and shields if need be.
Party
Nice.
uses firewall.
Nice. Pretty much. Okay, into a normal AoE next. Next will be healer stacks. So moving as according to the stat. Use anti-knockback now. Millie obviously staying for uptime and moving once it's gone. There you go. Moving back over to B. Keeping an eye on what debuff you have.
I go away.
So staying together as a group to begin with. So it lies, we stay. Debuffs out, let's start. Lovely, on to next. Next we're going to be going into arrows. Make your way towards where your arrow is.
We both were standing here.
That's fine. Millie out. Next, tanks together, ready for the TV. Next, we've got a single AoE.
Next, the big one. Oh.
Not just yet. Takes a bit of time. He likes to hit Wisp in the face a couple of times. And big AoE. I'll magic barrier this if we can save something for the numbers.
I'm giving Tactician.
Thank you very much, Don. At your convenience, make your way to A. Use anti-knockback now. Remember, he is landing on D.
Oh.
4. That's...
So, Don, you go front first. Beautiful, mate. And then we'll swap. My turn. Yeah, I need a bit of mitigation for that, because that's 51k damage on me.
And I'm sorry, I forgot to use Tactician.
We were a man down anyway.
Yeah, I know.
I survived.
But still, we're alive.
I'll
TP,
survive, I'll survive.
Try your best, obviously, healers. I know that you're a bit...
I'm dead.
In case fire didn't make it, I super delighted.
It's fine, I'm going to say keep going, because those who are alive, the one arrow is going to be fucked a little bit. We can still practice a bit of this mechanic.
Can we just get
So, check your arrows, and check what
11.
your debuff timer is. So 11 goes first.
Yeah.
Those
trying not to
who,
clip
so
anyone.
Yash, unfortunately, because of dead people. Well, that's a beautiful spot where you are, by the way, Dom. That's perfect.
Ow! How?
How
And
did
then
Yash
obviously the
die?
second one.
Yash
because
had a dot
Yash
on him.
got- Yash had a purple dot. The purple AoE circle gives drops water damage down. So what that means is that
You die. If you have
you
them
die
both, you
as soon
die.
as you. Yeah. So as soon as the arrow hits, that's water-based damage. The arrow push. So once if you get clipped by the circle, it hurts.
I thought I
Oh,
clipped Yash,
so-
but I didn't.
Yeah,
because I was standing on the edge.
so Nix and I stood right, but we died because we got bubbles.
Pretty
on-
much because you got bubbles on you, it screwed that up. So again, it's one of them mechanics which require all 8 players alive.
damn it.
So, but other than that, like I said, where Dom was stood was right because he was right in the corner. Where you guys were with the arrows, you were right. It was just unfortunately because there wasn't enough alive, you had extra AoE circles on you. So pretty much. So yeah, like I said, during that bit of mitigation, obviously when he does shockwave, that's also a good cue to throw a shield on everybody because we should be closely together as well. Just for the healers to give a hand. You've got your wings as well, Yash, if need be. Think of it more as the more that we survive that numbers, the easier we will get. Tanks for you, once numbers is available. Well, sorry, once. That's fine, Yash. So if you got it on Deluge. Once numbers is done, it's straight into a tank buster. So if need be, like you just did there, Quist, if you have to, because Fire, I don't know, is on the other side of the arena, just Super Bowl light it and let Yash know, because then Yash can throw you a Benny on you. If that's the case, Fire, and if Quist says, oh, I'll just take it, you can just stay away. That way you don't get too...
Can't we make it like an always thing, as in he always
fine with
Super
me.
Bowl-eyed?
Yeah,
That's fine with me. So, Quist, you will always Super Bowl light after numbers.
Yeah.
So that way, Fire, you wherever you are in the arena, you can just focus on DPSing. I'm quite happy with that. Good thinking there, Don. Countdown when we're ready then, unless anyone's got questions. Numbers went pretty well.
Okay, I know it's not ready.
Give me a
Oh,
moment,
I know.
I'm pressing something on my iPod.
Yeah, I'll start the timer whenever Anno says.
So the numbers went pretty well. Like I said, we just need a little bit of mitigation during numbers and we should be able to survive. And then obviously it'll be the tank buster into an AoE. So
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't think we would pass numbers, and I was like, okay, he stopped DPSing for a bit. Then I heard we're continuing. Oh fuck.
yeah, it was just more of a case of just so that you guys can still get a bit of practice of placements at least for that mechanic. So like Don was able to go into his spot perfectly. You guys were in your spots perfectly. You just got screwed over with the AoE circles. All right.
Let's go.
Thank you. Yeah, I tried to use Heart of Corundum after. Oh, it's. Thank you.
Not enough.
Not enough. It needs to be 99.
101, please.
Continuing on with the polls. So we're going to start off with an AoE, obviously. Because why not? Then into a TV. Moving into big AoE.
Oh. Heart of Light.
Petition up.
Very nice. Move to C when at your earliest opportunity.
Whistle, right?
Yes, it's a fake.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought I got clipped by that.
So obviously Crystal away with the Tevo. Next will be another AoE. soon we'll be going into healer stats. Right now. And anti-knockback.
Oh fuck! I got the debuff.
That's fine, this is probably going to hurt you.
I died.
Yeah.
Because water down.
That's fine. Move back to speed once he moves in the middle. Next, paying attention to your debuff. That'll bring me in twist. We stay to begin with. And then move accordingly. Next will be arrow 1. Moving to the spot as required. Melee out. Very nice, tanks together next. Normal AoE. Then healing up. Into big AoE.
Light. I think I hit everyone. Maybe not.
Come up. Go.
Going over to B.
Barely though. Like we barely felt
Yeah, I know got a crit, so that meant all our shields went mega. Anti-knockback, he's jumping on C. Being mindful of where he's jumping. Move as required.
Vision up.
Oh fuck.
Why did I use my cooldown?
I still got there in time though.
Yeah.
I'm the only one that died. I'm the only one that died, that's okay.
Okay. Hollow ground strat. Yash, I've got Nick. Just staying away from Chris, just in case where he is on the hollow ground. You need Super Bowl life though. Yeah, so fire for that one, you don't stat with him. That's the only one you never stat with. I'll get fire up.
Just in case if you are on the opposite side of the map.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
So that's why we do that. I have 11.
10.
I'll go here.
I should go here.
Wait.
You should be safe there.
Okay. No, I've been yeeted off the map.
Well, because you didn't
swap.
say the right lights.
So I was supposed to be on B for that one.
Oh,
Yeah,
I can stand here,
fire.
right?
Yeah, very nice fire. Yash, kiss me! Mwah!
Wind
It's fake,
cataract.
so we're moving to B. B or A during that one. As you can see, there'll be two safe spots roughly. So again, convenience of when you're near. So this is the next part. I'm gonna help with some resin. So you guys focus on healing everyone up. I'll do the resin. So as you can see, he's going to do the poetry of flows.
Yeah.
So he's gonna put the debuffs on. So for me, it's me and fire. He's gonna then put his head on the arena. That will be a big line AoE where the head comes off. So the head is there, so we'll move over. It's spoken, so we stay in this corner. I go to the corner. Fire, you go towards... No, don't come to me.
Oh,
Healer
so not
stat.
all DPS.
Nope, it's the same as
Oh.
before. The 1 DPS, 1 tank. And then it's the healer stack in the middle.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
So
the latest
I
picture.
think I misunderstood that because every time I was like, everybody said DPS tank, like it
Oh,
wasn't
no worries.
the one with the debuff. That's why I got
Yeah,
confused.
yeah.
But okay, I understand it.
No problem at all. Can you see it now then, yeah? So
yes.
it's literally DPS goes into the DPS with the debuff goes in the corner. The tank with the debuff will hit themselves like so. You see where the way marker is here, tanks? Yep. Use that as your line. Wherever we are, the number way marker there is the line of safety. If you go into that way marker, you're too far. So you're literally, that line is your
Here.
safety line. Yeah.
You're supposed to stand like here.
No, you can stand where I am as well.
Okay.
If it just helps for fire as well, as long as you remain out of the line of the way marker, you'll be safe. Because the DPS will be, remember, here. So you two will, as you can see, Chris, where you're stood,
Yeah.
we literally don't even touch.
Nope.
And then obviously the healers and everybody else will literally stand in the middle of the crate. Just roughly where Yash is. So literally just follow where one is, because Yash will never get it. And that's that mechanic finito. The only reason why people died in the Arrows 2, by the way, is because Fire rezzed before he was assigned an arrow. What it would have meant is Fire would have had to have guessed what arrow he was, and he would have had to literally stand as a shield to whoever he was partnered with to stop them from.
Which unfortunately was Dawn.
No,
Well, again,
for me it was
Nyx.
Nyx. For
Yeah,
me it was
me.
Nyx. You got Nyx. So think about this. Your arrow shall never point to the danger square.
Yep.
Okay, because if it points, it means you're in the wrong place.
Yes.
Okay.
It's also why during that I will always I will always try to regroup us during the tank buster and the AoE. I will always try and get us to regroup on the opposite the danger zone. That way, everyone knows that this is where most your pushbacks are going to be moving towards. But again, still good progress. We've literally seen Arrows 2, even with a couple of deaths, and you've now seen what I meant by that little triangle strat, and we've cleared that up as well, ready for when we get past that. To give you an idea of what's going to happen, once we've done the triangle strat, we literally go back onto the platforms, the Sewer Deluge, and then it's Arrows 3.
Let's go!
So we are near the end of the fight, though, as well, so be mindful of that one. It may be soon, during our break, kick out for potties. So,
Okay, let's get 2 more pulls in and then break, I assume?
pretty much 2 or 3, depending on
Looks like it.
Progress,
where we
obviously.
go.
Depends on how fast
Roll.
we fuck up.
Pretty much.
Well,
Pretty
let's
much.
not die. How about that?
Yeah. Bit of positive mentality attitude here. Die. You can die when you're
Oh my
dead.
god. I froze. Oh.
It's fine. AoE. TV. Together.
If you froze, want me to turn the heater on?
Yes, please.
Echo, heater on.
I stood without attacking for like 2-3 seconds.
Big AoE.
Happens to me as well. Tactician up right there.
Moving to
Close
C.
We're chilling out the circle.
Moving. Staying here. Hover away.
I do not have any mitigation, but I should be able to survive this. Thank you.
AoE. Healer stacks. Anti-knockback. Melee stay for uptime. Debuff.
I have.
And me.
It's a lie, stay. Debuff's out. Arrow 1. Adjust as needed. Melee out. TV. AoE.
I will go in for the Heart of Light.
Big AoE. E. Anti-knockback. He's landing on C. Numbers.
Position up.
You know, literally
Oh.
didn't have to move.
Oh, I actually had to. Yeah.
I think I got clicked.
I think we got it.
Yeah.
Gets that shield up when we can. Fire, do not stack with twist. Let him take it alone, guys. Lovely, AoE. Make your way to B at your convenience. Okay, arrow 2. Paying attention to your how long your debuff is.
$27, and I have that, so I need to go over here.
I'm gonna be hit.
What happened there?
Nyx was not in the right spot.
How the fuck was that on the right spot? It's not pointing towards the data.
No, I was. I messed up.
Why do you always default to me at the
So the idea is I did not see any debuff or anything on you, and I thought Anno had the arrow pointing towards what letter is that, C, but I did not know the time, so that's why I assumed Anno was in the right position. But she moved to dodge you, and that's how we pretty much all died.
Wipe it when you're ready, Fire.
Nyx was in the right place. Okay, then Anno was
Once.
in.
For once I did the mechanic right, and you still blame me.
Well,
I
I'm
stood a
always-
little bit too much to the right and got clipped. I think I got clipped by Phil.
No, you survived that shield. You actually
No,
lived.
but the
Yeah, I know.
numbers.
Numbers. Use
Yeah.
the circle as a reference. Say like one can
Well,
stand
no,
here.
I was 4, and Phil was 3, and I stood too far
Oh.
to the right, and I got clipped.
Oh, you
Oh.
mean during numbers?
Yeah,
No.
during numbers.
No, Zachiel, you died because you had dropsy. You still stood in the water. So you didn't have enough health
Oh.
anyway. You stood in the water, you had dropsy.
Yeah, because I used my Shumpo shit to get over
Ah.
there quicker.
Pretty much, you died because you had the dropsy, so you literally, even the healers, because I think the healers weren't
Actually,
close to you.
one more.
So that was just unfortunate. You got dropsy during that, unfortunately. So you did the mechanic right, and no one clipped you. You just got the sad in the rain. Literally.
Just FYI, guys, I was able in numbers to do a full around the arena run with sprint before the before I got hit, but I was number 4.
Yeah, so it's literally a case of sprint is a brilliant tool.
Well, y'all shouldn't need the sprint because I'm casting expedience around that time.
Big AoE, and that's what I mean. Combined with experience as well, sprint becomes a god for moving. Make your way to be in your earliest convenience. But yeah, with combined experience and sprint, whew, you're not gonna have a problem getting to your number. Move. Try to focus on rotation a little bit more. My apologies. Tether away. Yeah, my apologies if I'm a bit slow on call outs.
It's okay. If we wipe, we blame you.
Exactly. Oh, Zachiel, I believe you were, according to the server, you were in front of fire during that.
Oh.
Oh. Good recovery there, Yash, I think. If that was that Benny. Okay, stacks. Oh, big one now. Oh, because we didn't move. My bad.
Okay.
Push back.
I'm gonna be hit.
Okay, wipe it. Couple of early mistakes there. What's the food timer on?
It was 5, but I already ate more.
10 minutes.
Okay, countdown straight away then.
Yeah.
In a way, that's
My fairy isn't summoned, by the way.
You were blocking the firewall. She was trying to block the firewall and pay the price.
But anyway, here's Firewall.
Hey.
Today.
All I have to say is good luck because I didn't have time to summon fairy.
Okay, let's not just argue about a fairy. Or I will flip my lid. Into big AoE. Moving to A. Staying. Have her away.
I'm an IT. I summon firewall.
Stop summoning firewall.
AoE.
Reprisal.
Nothing from this one.
Heal a stat. Anti-knockback. back to A once he moves into the middle. Checking what debuffs you have.
I got.
So staying to begin with.
Which way did I go? Anti or clockwise?
Always anti for DPS.
Okay.
Move.
It's the first time I get it, that's why.
Debuffs out. Everyone stat. Oh. Bit too far that fire. That was literally on the corner.
Well, you just need to touch it, and you did.
Nose.
Fire. Whichever one does not have somebody next to them, can they communicate with fire? Thank you.
Empty.
Thank you. Fire, you're gonna be a wall
It's fine. It's
again. There
It
you go.
doesn't work.
It don't work. Okay, get done up when we can. Thanks to the other.
Oh,
At least we learned
recover.
one thing.
Heart of Corundum is so fucking good.
Ah! Get done up because it's an AoE. Into big AoE. We will be starting on A at your earliest convenience. Push anti not back now. He is landing on D. Adjust as required.
M2.
Station up.
Have we got next? Yes,
Hello?
Goodies.
Where's
Fire?
my number one?
Oh, you got lost. That's fine. We'll wipe it. And
Wait, how did I die?
fire.
Oh,
Fire got lost.
yeah, but someone stood too close with purple, probably.
No. Fire got lost. So that's why.
Oh, I need to be close to him. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So fire has to be there with you if that makes sense.
Yeah.
No
That
worries.
makes
Well,
sense.
let's take a 10-minute break up to talk water past. Yeah. Give people a chance to get a drink and whatnot. And that's all I had to say. Get some water, sugar. That'll help you. And then literally we will go straight back in at 15:15 and do another hour if people are okay with that, because we still should just have another hour's session. Again, up to you. We can still run up until 9, but ideally if we can get at 15:15 another hour in, I can see us getting at least enraged today so that tomorrow it's going to be literally clean up.
So when you have a moment, I need a bit of food.
Okay, what food?
Pumpkin potage. I'm down to my last one.
I gave you 9 though yesterday, didn't I?
No.
How many did I give you?
I don't think I got any fucking potage because I said I still had plenty. I said I would need some later in the week.
Alright. She had some. Don't worry, Ash. All good. That's fine. Well, like I said, go grab drinks and whatnot. And like I said, at 15:15 we'll go back in for another hour. Hopefully get to enrage, if not kill tonight, and then mainly enrage. And then obviously tomorrow we can do the actual clear pull, and then move on to P3S.
Well, we're fairly consistent except for a couple mistakes until we get the hang of
Exactly.
so everything. What happens right now is pretty much we didn't have that situation where everybody went through every possible situation. Like Nyx, for example, was the first time he got the debuff, so we're still having that that period of adjusting.
Exactly.
But we're
And
being fairly consistent. Like we're not really failing earlier in the fight than we should.
exactly. It's like I said with the numbers. Again, tip with numbers, prioritize your number over DPS, because remember it's literally 4 seconds of the fight. Me personally, I would prefer people to prioritize numbers over that. By all means, as you walk towards your number, that's obviously when you'll start throwing, like me and Dom can throw stuff in, you know, the melee, they can throw moves in as they're moving, but prioritize. And if we wipe or we leave, just don't panic. Just be like, oh, I fucked up. Nobody's gonna shout. And that's one thing I want to just maintain. No one is going to shout. All I want us to do is just to literally, if we wipe, we know where the mistake was. We've identified the mistake, so we know how to fix it for the future runs, if that makes sense. So, but we are doing pretty well, and we just need to obviously maintain that wellness, if you get me.
Chris, do you have the logs for these?
Yeah.
I posted them.
I'm guessing the last couple of pulls, because I was concentrating on
Where?
potions and rotations, that I probably increased in DPS at that.
Are they showing under iterators? Because
Oh no. Failed logs don't show.
Yeah,
Only
that's the
completed
thing.
successful ones will. Well, what he's saying is he's got them there ready, so at the end of the session we can just throw them at people.
Well, yeah,
Yep.
I'm live recording, so, or live logging, which means you click it and every wipe we get, it's active. Like
Yeah,
it
so you can
shows
just
it.
have that in the background.
Yeah, so you can.
just send me a link, please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm also recording the session as well, so if anyone ever wants to see it or something, or reference it.
So on last pull, nobody went over 10 pars, which is great.
I think that was a wipe pass, wasn't it?
Wow, there's actually a pull where I had 5.3k DPS. Wow.
there?
What do you mean?
Like,
On the
Quest,
last pool, you
your
had
regen
5.3.
is pretty good.
No, there's one. I didn't say last.
But yeah, you were saying it like that's your highest DPS.
No.
That's how it sounded to me.
What?
Yeah, that's how it sounded to me. Like, oh my god, I had 5.3, like it would have been the highest.
No. That made no sense.
I make sense because I have 3 minutes till I throw you all back in there and I laugh. But I am evil.
So where the fucking one of the pools you're actually breathing down my neck?
Hmm?
6.209 DPS. 6.
Feeding his ego. Stop feeding his
the
ego.
fuck?
Shut the hell up, Nick.
Would you like me to do more callouts?
Yes.
Would you like me to stop doing the, you know, I'll do 0 callouts and imagine what my DPS would be with 0 callouts.
Don't.
I'll bet if you don't do callouts, I can say this: nobody will go over, let's say, 1 million DPS. Sorry, 1 million damage.
Probably.
Because everybody's gonna wipe.
God fucking damn it, Phil. Those rings actually help you out a lot. Fuck my
And
leg.
then there's me, just with a pair of new boots.
I have nothing new. I'm full
Kiss a
crafting
kiss.
gear.
Kissy kiss.
You know what I'm getting out of the new boots?
Pop off.
I'm getting 10 determination?
And some
No.
dex.
No, wait. I'm getting 50 determination. That's because of the melds.
I think me and Fire are the only ones who still have the full crafted set on.
Kissy kiss.
God
Kiss.
damn it.
Kissy kiss.
Fuck off, Phil.
Kissy kiss.
Fuck off, Phil. I'm not returning there, you know.
Not bothered
Oh,
if you
benches.
do there.
But
Alright, quarter past.
Yeah, fire has gone offline. Did fire get disconnected or?
I think so.
More than likely.
Got this seed, yeah, he wrote in.
That's fine, mate. Take your time.
It happens, fire.
Alright, so now that Fire has rejoined the party, I repaired gear as well, by the way, just in case you need to repair gear before we go in. Might be an idea. Because we did have a few deaths, just to make sure that your gear is in tip-top condition. I'll let you quickly do that as well, just so that you're not... a good feature that is soon coming out is that you will soon be able to request repairs while in duties.
Yeah,
It is a thing that Yoshipia said that he wants to add specifically for raiders when they are in duties. It makes it easier. Alright.
If you would lose a lot more durability, I would say, yeah, that's definitely useful, but I don't really see its purpose.
Do you self repair?
No,
No.
I'm
Right.
using that scroll that decreases.
The reason why is when you self repair, you can get up to 200% durability on your gear, not 100%.
Oh, really?
hmm
Nice.
Wow.
You
But
can.
at the
You're not
moment,
using.
my boots and legs are on 192% condition. So
Fantastic.
combining it with stuff. Yeah, another 2 pieces, and we'll do another hour. And then as soon as the way marker's up, ready check, make sure that everything's ready. Countdown, we're ready then. One. Oops.
What damn early pulls.
There was no word before.
There was no early pull.
You're an early pull.
I said oops, just to wind you up. To put you off your DPS game.
You're not gonna.
TV?
It's
Big AoE.
Pushing up.
A. Over. Tether away. AoE. One. Moving over to A at your convenience. Healer stacks. Anti-knockback. No worries, Fire. Keep on going for now, but thank you for the heads up. Debuffs. You stay.
debuffs on Zarch, the other one's on Crisp.
Yeah, I know.
Debuffs out. Arrows 1. TV. Big AoE. On D. Anti-knockback.
Wrong button.
Numbers.
Number 1. Wait, wrong platform. Wait, aren't 1 and 3 supposed to be where the head is?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
2 and 4.
That's
2 and 4.
Where the 2 and 4 on the body, where it lands.
Chris, the reason why you died there, you got doubled. Doubly. Because it's proximity as well, because Nick's was 1.
Yeah.
He was very close to us, so yeah, you did not fare very well in such things. But no problem, Nick, again, because it's probably the first time you saw that number. You now know.
I got 2, 4, and 2 purple 3 times.
Exactly. So that's why I'm saying it's not a problem. It's the first time you've seen that type of number on you, so all good, good sir. TB? Big AoE.
Additional.
Making your way to D. Over. Tether away when it appears. La, la, la. Back to D when at your earliest convenience. AoE. Healer stats. Anti-knockback. Back to D once he moves in the middle. Debuffs incoming.
I got debuff.
Remove. Debuffs out, be careful fire, there's the nasty square there for you, mate. Very nice. Just in case your server tick was still against your fire, I thought I'd give you that extra one there. Arrows. Go towards your locations. Tanks together for a TV. Into AoE. Into big AoE. Or did you get a big crit on there?
Yeah, because I had both
It looked
Nebula
like
and
it.
Camouflage active at the same time.
Making your way towards A at your earliest convenience. Anti-knockback. Head is moving to B. Into numbers.
I can actually stand a bit here.
I'm gonna die because I accidentally got Droopsy again.
Oh no.
Wait, why did I get charged twice?
Fire with the swap. Make sure that you're a bit more close to the way marker, and then you go back to the corner. Again, it could just be the first time you've probably seen that number. Does that make sense? So yeah, wipe when ready.
Please.
Yeah, just remember that once you swap, you go as far as you can in the corner. But we already had a death during that, so that's why I died on the second jump.
Wait, so if someone dies with that number,
It fucks the whole number up.
Person, right?
Yeah.
So that's why I was hit twice.
Yeah, it fucks the numbers up basically. TB.
Was that a crit again?
Yeah, just wipe that. I'm sorry for the potion waste there, guys. A mistake like that, I think that was just a very unlucky fucking... Tanks got unlucky. Can we change the countdown to 20 seconds, by the way, now that we have a scholar, please? That gives them 5 seconds during the countdown to do their fairy. Thank you.
Oh, my minion. That's our new tank.
Wait, what minion?
Fairy tank.
Fairy walker.
TB. Big AoE.
I can stay with you guys. It doesn't really matter right now. Oh, it didn't take me time.
Move. Keep going. Tether away. Unlucky then, Ninja Lady.
Mistakes were made.
Indeed, indeed.
Look at me being quicker. Oh, come on.
Stop jinxing it.
Back to D at your early convenience with an AoE. Healer stats. Anti-knockback. Once he moves it to the middle, you can move. Keep an eye on the debuffs. Me and Chris. Moving. Staying still. Easy, Phil, easy. Staying. Debuffs out. Arrow 1. Tanks together. DB. Into an AoE.
Oh.
Into big AoE. Move to C at your earliest convenience. Anti, not back now. Numbers. I'm number 1.
Wait, what?
I'm pretty sure I had... Didn't I have purple?
Don't think so.
I need...
Fire, grab
I'm pretty
aggro,
sure I had
super
purple.
bolide. Very nice. AoE, those alive, try and mitigate if you've got mitigations.
But none.
And I'm trying to heal back up really quick.
I don't think. Please be up in time to grab an arrow. Please give him an arrow. No. Fuck my life. Checking debuff, so I know you needed to.
Oh
you're
crap, I got double
22.
arrowed.
I'm dead.
Everyone's dead.
I'm alive. Dead.
Next, that's not a safe
Yeah,
spot.
I kind of saw that. I should have been towards the sewage, right?
You could have actually been on one of the corners on D.
D was the other side of the arena for me at that point. I would have just went to the sewage one. Or was D the sewage one? Wait.
No, C
Yeah.
was the sewage
C
one.
was the sewage one.
So yeah, fire. You are right. It's wherever the
Yeah, what's
face
wrong?
lands on shockwave. But like I said, don't worry. Like I said, it happens. Like I said, for a lot of people, it is new. And also Yash, he's done that mechanic many times, and he made a mistake because I was wondering why he was a bit too far closer to me during that. It was like, don't you want to go back a bit, mate?
So it's only because
I felt
some
like I
parties
could dash.
some parties use the grate for distance as a measure, as a way of measuring. So if you stand on the right corner here, and then you go like here, that's the distance. And then others are using markers, which is stand right at the very edge, and then right here. So I wasn't sure which one we're using again. So yeah, my bad.
The one that's near the markers, the reason for that is the damage is from where he jumps to you. So using that other method, there is a chance that if you get hit too much, you might get one shot.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll remember that.
It's more just to save on healing and mitigation.
Crisp, I was about to stab you in the goddamn neck.
Why?
Running around like that.
Okay.
You're the one who gets my deployment tactics.
Maybe.
Yeah.
If you're
Yeah,
too far away, not everyone gets it.
Yeah, during pulls, tanks need to stand very still just in case they get buffed on them.
I have no idea.
Nope,
Could
it's
just
all good. It's the
finish-
first time we've got Scholar. So, a big Avery?
Another thing you can do when we have scholars in melee is just don't initiate with the charge.
Yeah.
No, I never initiate with a charge.
Just range forward. That
No,
saves
what
it in
he's
reverse.
saying is that's what he does because he has to put it in the middle. Over? Well, I know what Chris means. He's got to do it. How the tanks do it is we have to do a range first into the charge. The reason for that is to center the boss. If we go straight into a charge, we'll literally charge to the north of the arena, which
Why
means
can't
we'd
I
have to
even get
run
it?
back. All good. Tether. Oh, you already have it.
Yeah.
Back to A. AoE. You gonna stack push back?
I even had arm's length up.
Server
How?
tick,
that drops
maybe? No, it might be the server tick. No, he got pushed back. That's what he meant. So
No,
that's
I'm
why I'm
out.
saying. Move.
Hmm.
Leave us away.
Woo!
Good save.
Oh god. Panic. Panic.
I'm constipated. That's how
This
big the
guy
butt
will
clench was.
be Playing without
Arrows
almost
one.
like my headset died. But it's okay. I can go.
Okay, I'm coming back.
Melee away. Tanks together. Ow.
I died with 3 damage mitigation, so cool.
And the Benison.
That's fine. Big AoE incoming soon. Big AoE.
That was 0 damage.
See?
We probably used a lot, that's why.
Either that or I don't just got crit.
Anti-knockback. Head is on B. Numbers. Okay. Tanks, Chris, you got Super Bowl Eye. What did you use it during that? Tanks together. I don't know, I think I saw Super Bowl Eye on Chris during that. AoE straight away. Make your way towards C, so you can start the arrow mechanic nicely. Spread out a little bit so you can see your arrows, plus check your debuff timer.
7.
I'm 11, so I start.
I'm 13.
So this is a safe spot, right? Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm. Piss
Yeah.
one, swap. Oh, first I'll move, really. Zashiel, can you move up a bit for me? Thank you. You should be there. Alright there, Don.
Wow.
Good recovery. AoE. It's over by me. D. Sorry for the repeating it.
Did we just do that perfectly?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
let's concentrate. Let's go on to the next bit. Remember, this is the... So remember, this is the debuffs. Remember, if you are DPS with the debuff, you'll go into the corner when we're in the safe spot. The tanks will go in the middle. So, Quist, Nyx.
Yep.
Not just yet. And then remember, everyone else stacks with the healers.
Where the corners.
So we're okay here for now. We are staying here, so... Very nice. Blacking for heals. It might be a tank buster here, it's been a while since I've gotten here. So just in case.
It's the red circles.
Those are the red circles. Red then? Oh, it's the head appears.
Yeah, we
So
come
go
here.
to
Yeah.
Then
Interruption
spread a
again.
bit on this side of the arena.
No, yeah.
Oh god.
Oh, them circles.
Yeah, them. I'm sorry, I should have
I died.
specified.
Yeah, that's fine. Now spread.
Yep.
Staying on this side of the arena.
We can recover us on the
Hopefully
next.
that's
Get the
right.
beam.
I'll beam. So away from.
Oh, I'm dead. So,
We're all dead on this one.
yeah, Quisp, this is where you
That's
pick
fine.
up the beam. After the red circles and the purple circles, you have to pick up the beam and do the beam thing.
That's fine. I'll be free just because we've got it for healers. Fire, do your Super Bowl line. Thanking you. Get everyone back up because we might as well practice arrow 3. AoE. So I'm gonna guess this is big AoE afterwards. So
Yep.
be prepared for that.
Did feel like one.
Big heal.
I've got no charges. Yeah, I can't heal this.
The big AoE.
I'm gonna feint this.
To start this mechanic off, we all need to be on D. We will get arrows again. Tank with 22 seconds takes tether. Just as a heads up. Check what your arrow numbers are again.
Wait.
Same as before. Tank with 22, grab tether.
Oh wait, with the rest of
Take
us
it away.
stack.
Oh, do we stack all
Oh
of us?
god.
Yeah, so
I got
I
dropped.
don't know. Hmm.
Then
It's
we
gonna be
come
a messy.
back to stack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got sacrificed.
Okay, let's just explain what happens after the triangle then. So, the head will go on to the arena again. What I will do in future is we will all stack together. So we'll all stack together. Exactly. So after we dodge the triangle strap, he will then obviously do the other head. We will all stack together on the safe side. Then the AoEs will go. We will start from one of the tops and we will literally just walk our way down the arena, dodging the AoE circles. Simple as that. I don't want to complicate that bit. It's just baiting the puddles and walking down the arena.
So we do that, and after the explosion, we
After the
of
explosion.
the arena, we spread.
Yeah, but the head would have gone off, so you can literally spread fully.
Fair enough.
Then, as we just saw, it'll be another TB into an AoE into the big. After that is the last mechanic near enough, which is third arrows. During this, one tank will get the 22-second buff. That is the tank that has to take the tether. Be mindful of that tether, because if a tank runs through you and you're trying to get to your arrow spot, he may have to quickly grab it back off you.
Also, tested. I can jump over the water in the middle. Problem is that if I overshoot it, I still get dropsy. So
Okay.
potentially I can jump from a middle grid to the other.
Okay, does everybody understand them last mechanics that we literally though we survived mostly by nicks?
I'm looking at the GIF for the last arrows for a bit. Give me a minute.
Yeah, have a quick look at it. Everyone's welcome to. The only difference there is that if you're 22 seconds during that last arrows bar the tank, you all get to stay in the safe spot where you would normally be for the stack.
The thing, there is one thing though. For example, if I take a safe spot near the bubbling water. Problem is that the tank might get the tether and go the same way.
Fire.
Thanks.
What do you mean by safe spot? Look at the GIF and you'll understand.
Next.
You look at that toolkit.
Yes.
For the last arrows, the tank moves away, and only the ones with the short cooldown, the short timer, move to get the arrows triggered. Everybody else sits on the corner stacked in the
Wait, so there's no AoE explosion for that?
No, it seems it isn't.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, I know, I've done the same
explosions.
stupid thing.
The tank should go relative, like that one is arena relative and not...
Yes, so literally for this, let's say the danger circle is at A, the tank will take the tether all the way to the top near A.
2-1.
As an example. And then everybody else, after your arrows, so once you've done your arrows, you need to come back to the stack, bar the tank with the tether.
Well, the thing is that if we do arrows properly, we're pretty much in the stack.
Yes, well, no, you're going to be on
No?
3 and 2, so you literally just need to move onto that middle square. So you've got a lot of distance, you just need to move onto the square. So you won't be in the stack, and if you're not quick enough, especially number 2, it's not too bad for 3, but number 2 especially, will get whacked in the face very hard by the tank.
Ouch. So practically sprint to your heart's content.
Yeah.
Pretty much. After that, because we're getting to it now, you might as well know now. You know the 3 AoE circles that went underneath us that we were moving out of? That'll happen again, but through water. We literally start, say, here, but obviously more in. We'll then move to 3, drop 1, move here, drop 1, move to 4. It's as simple as that during that. After the arrows, it's C, drop the AoE, 3 will drop the AoE, here we'll drop the AoE, and we should have a safe spot at the number, again, where it's relative to the arena. So it's nice and easy, just moving as a group from C, well, this is just one example, letter to number, letter to number. If I explain it that way, it's a bit easier. So we'll always go from letter to number.
So as an example, we go C3D.
Yeah, so we go C to
4.
3 to D, finish on 4. Then we come back to dodge a head, as well as either a spooken or a winged.
Okay.
Then after that, the tanks will get a TP on them. Yeah, if you want extra space, again, it's up to people. We can start on 2 or a number, and then we can move to give us extra space. It's entirely how people want to do it. I'm quite happy to start on number, letter, number, and then we finish on a letter, if that would be easier for people.
It will be easier from only one perspective. You have less distance to cover when going back.
It's also more for a case of for the spread afterwards.
Wait,
yes.
There's another. Oh, okay, so it's the same.
Yeah.
It's baiting, 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 then spread.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then during that as well, after you do the baiting, you will do either a spooked or a winged. So once you've finished your bait, you need to then run, and again, sprint useful to that safe. Oh no, it's not the bait. It is the bait, but it's the healer stacks during that. Yeah,
Sorry, what?
so after that, there'll be a healer stack with only 2 parts of the arena safe from the head. He doesn't do anything, it's a head will cleave one side of the arena. So we just do a healer stack based on where we are.
Oh, it's only healer.
So it's healer stacks basically. There's no
So
shockwave, it's just a healer stack.
Okay, so DPS and tank do not get the debuff anymore.
No.
No. It's the
Okay.
ones where you would have used knockback usually.
Oh, got it.
That's a
Mhm.
healer stack. Like the parties.
Just, Yash, you've got last arrows, you've got bait AoE circles across the arena, you then have spread AoE circles, you then have healer stacks with the head cleaving one side of the arena. Is that correct?
So I think there's 4 sets of arrows, right? There's one which is the first
No,
one that has no
3.
water.
3
3.
arrows. There's only 3 arrows in the fight.
Because I know the healer stack is shortly after the beam, which is the coherence, and that's after the arrows.
So there might be another coherence.
Yeah, so basically, if I remember correctly, it's the arrows that we were talking about, which is what we wiped on just now. It goes from these arrows into coherence, into the second arrows into a healer stack with a knockback prevention.
1 second. Let me just...
I actually can't remember myself. I think
That's why I'm
how
just
it
getting
goes.
the guide up. So if you give me a second, I'm just going to get from Channel Overflow 3. So obviously we have the arrows that we solve.
Yeah.
Which they're all dead in this video. Thanks, Mr. Happy. They all stat. Right, so we start on the number with the AoE circle bait. So we bait the 3 AoE, you know the AoEs. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that's during the dissection part,
thought,
right?
I thought there was no purple. There is no purples, Yash. It's straight into healer stacks.
Oh yeah,
You
that's
said
on
to
the
me
after the
purple.
arrows. Yeah. No, I was
You
referring
kinda
to the previous
confused me.
one. Yeah, I think we just
No.
we were talking about 2 different stages of the boss.
Right. So so after third arrows, it is literally the bait that I stated, which is we'll start on the number, go to letter to number, finish on letter. Then it'll be a healer stack while dodging one side of the arena. Usually if we do the baits right, we literally just move depending on where the head is. Then it goes into tank buster together, 3 AoEs into enrage AoE.
Okay.
So it's literally not the purple circles, but the circles underneath the feet that go on everyone. Bait them, go into a healer stack, tanks together for a tank buster, and then enrage with the 3 AoEs into the enrage cast.
Yeah, I was talking about the first red circles, which happens after the bubbles.
Oh right, that's why then.
Yeah.
No, so yeah, for that one, everyone knows we'll start on one side of the arena and just walk our way down, and then spread out after.
So the dissection generally happens, and then we can literally just wait until he finishes cast. I can't remember what the ability is called, but it's at the red circles. He does a cast, and he finishes that cast. That's when you start moving, and that's when the dissection hits, or the body and the head thing, half the arena thing. So if you start
just watching the video now.
Yeah, so if you start on a number for that red circles, and then you just go here, this is probably roughly roughly where you would end is the other number.
Roughly where you die.
Yeah, where the red circles. Essentially, what I'm trying to say is that it gives people more space for the purple spread afterwards, after the red circles, if we start on a number.
That's fine.
Yeah, and it's also easier because we have half the arena cleaved right at that moment, so we can decide at that point do we run left or right instead of being on a letter and maybe running an entire side.
Yeah, done. So literally the whole arena is fair game. So as I noticed during that fight, is literally as he drops when he finishes dropping the AoE circles, the head will then cleave while he's casting the purple debuffs, and then that, as we learned when we did that pull just then, we literally just move out of each other's way. Because
Stack
that's
is,
literally what the strat says as well, which is
The
literally
stack is the last mechanic, and after that we have the last AoE, huh?
So it's Tank Buster into 3 AoEs into Enrage. So once we finish the healer stacks, it's Tank Buster into 3 AoEs into.
I think it's 2
Get the fuck out.
AoEs and no Tank Buster.
Okay.
Or
Well,
not
let's
Tank
go, I
Buster,
guess.
2 AoEs and
Literally, we're
Enrage.
tithering on Enrage, is the best way to say it.
Should we do one more pull?
We've got one more pull once Crispy's
Wait.
back from the bathroom.
Because Fire was not feeling very
Oh,
well.
I'm not
so
the
I don't
raid
know.
lead, I'm not
I
gonna
would
Well,
say it depends
suggest
on him.
anything.
What I will do is once Crispy's back, I will do a ready check.
Mhm.
And then, usual rules, if somebody says no,
It's no.
then we'll move and do this tomorrow. Right, that's fine. So yeah, literally, if we do what I'll do, because Chris will probably say yes anyway. If everybody who is here click yes if they're okay to keep going.
I would keep going for another hour or two, to be honest.
At least until food buff runs out.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. As long as the food buff runs out, and then
Now tomorrow
call
I'd
it
be
that.
willing to go like extra after, but
I just want to go
well,
into
remember that
weekend
this
raid
week
and
the
clear
events
it.
are cancelled as well. So it does mean that we can extend our raid sessions to how we are feeling.
Alright, everyone ready up. Let's go!
Let's ride. Let's roll.
Oh, is Chris back? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oof. So it seems that the enrage timer is 10:30, so we can do this.
Hey, we.
I missed the GCD. Hello.
TB. Big AoE. Making your way to be at your convenience.
I don't wanna.
Well, tough. Move.
Fuck.
You still didn't die.
No,
Tether
it's not
away.
about that.
Rotation.
Yeah.
Making your way back to B. AoE.
Shields after. Back me up.
Healer stacks. Anti-knockback. Moving back to B once he moves in the middle DPS. Checking for your debuff. Stay.
Good doggy.
Debuffs away. Arrows 1. Melee out. Kiss. Tanks together. AoE. Big AoE. Move to A. At your earliest convenience, obviously. Anti-knockback. Head is going to B. Numbers.
So annoying.
Oh, I had notification.
Alright.
Oh, good.
TB.
Tanks together, or if Crisp you've got it, you can just take it alone. It's going to be an AoE. Try and get me up as soon as we can, so I'm up for arrows too.
Hard casting.
Register me, register me, register me, register me. Moving to A, please. Yes. Checking your arrows. Oh, look, whisper arrows touch. Swapping with your partners. Oh, Don. Come here, big boy.
Hug me.
Wow. Okay. Going to A, please. A or D.
I made it in time.
Very nice. Lovely. So next will be debuffs. So making sure that if we get a debuff, that we're paying attention to which one of us gets it. It is Fire and Zashiya. Head is on the arena. We are safe here for now. We're staying here. Adjust us accordingly. Zach in the corner. Fire away from us, please. Too late.
Yeet! Fucking ping-ponged around the arena.
So
I
when,
was too slow to run away.
so literally when he starts casting winged or spoken, that's your cue to move out of the group.
Yeah.
So practically, as soon as we hear you, we're safe or not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, that's my bad.
No worries. And then fire, because I think that's the first time you've got that. It's literally whichever number is in the safe area. So for example, if C was the safe, you just literally stand where I am at the moment at 3. But you literally stand exactly where I am. So
You pretty much sit next to the head that's gonna cleave half the arena.
pretty much, you not next to it though, because the headlight spawns here, and he cleaves the full
No.
half
I
of the
mean
arena.
like next to the half of the arena that's getting
Oh,
cleaved,
yeah.
not next to the actual head. Don't get me wrong.
Okay, let's get one
Yep.
more in because we're losing the food buff at the end if not.
Oh,
mean,
it only
after
just
this
went to
fight, it
11
is.
minutes for me.
Mine's still
I'm at
10.
My safe word is safe.
Doesn't seem like
Pineapple.
such a safe word. Not on pizza.
I love pineapple on pizza.
Anyway.
I want a kiwi on pizza. I want the kiwi banana pizza. Ugh.
TB.
If we clear it this run, I'm gonna order a pineapple pizza.
Do it!
We'll clear the
Big
fight.
AoE. About to say clear the fight and then you get your wish. Making your way to C when you can.
Ruining good pizza like that.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Move. No, stay. My bad. They're just making sure you're awake.
I was safe, yeah?
Panic!
Tell people are still relying on my call-outs. I mean, what? Tether away. Fire in front. Making your way back to C.
I stopped DPSing there for a second for some reason. My brain lagged.
Stop stopping.
I will stop stopping.
Keep pew-pewing.
I go slicey.
Healer stacks. Antidote back. Once he rumps in the middle, move back to C. Debuffs. Stay. Debuffs out. Into your arrow 1 spot. I'll move, there you go, mother. Millie out.
No, fire.
Fire not there.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Whip it!
Oh dear.
Help!
did I get
Oh dear.
Well,
You didn't hit. Oh god!
fire was on top of the platform.
Oh, YOLO, guys.
It's okay.
Ah well.
It
Well,
didn't work, I know.
We've
How?
done progress
Correctly.
today, so
technically speaking, we are now on arrows 3. So all we literally have to do, just to put it in comparison, arrows 3 is literally the following. Complete arrows 3, bait AoE circles, healer stacks, kill the bitch.
Yes.
That's
Kill the
literally
horse.
it. So that's literally how far we are now. So tomorrow, for those who don't obviously have their own pots, tomorrow you will be given pots and encouraged to use them each pull for that specific reason. Because we are now tithering on, in a way, a nearly enrage. Because we've only got a couple of mechanics. And then hopefully tomorrow we clear it. That means that we move on to P3. And then obviously P1, P2 become our reclears. So again, really good tonight. Just make sure we're maintaining, keeping it up. And then obviously tomorrow let's clear it, and then we can move on to Phoenix or Phoenix for you Australians.
and that's where we'll stay for the next 2 2
3
days,
weeks.
obviously. I didn't want to say 2 months. Don't worry, I wanted to say 2 days.
I only saw 3. I only said 3 weeks, so I was being okay
The
with that.
rest of this expansion.
Put it this
Oh,
way. Put it this way. Phoenix will be probably a good couple of weeks of progression. But that's where I will turn around and try and encourage people after we do our Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday sessions of the Phoenix. Please throw yourselves into as much party finders as you can, just so that you get more experience in the fight.
I must hug all my grandchildren.
So I'm going to
Don't
go
worry,
down to
brother.
relax, though they're at the moment playing Phasmo, but I'm still going to go down there. To the rest of you, Fire, don't worry, it happens to us all. You know, I've just got my booster jab today, and I'm feeling a bit. So I know the pain of that booster because it's the worst one in my opinion.
Sort
So
of
I've
your
had to
cute
be
class,
reboost. Oh yeah, it lingers. This is the second booster I've had. The last booster I had was 2 weeks. It was 2 weeks where I literally felt like shit. So I know your pain, mate, and especially just keep safe, yeah. As for everyone else, tomorrow it is like we said, P2S. We'll get it down. We get to celebrate, and then we're on P3S, and then that's
Yay.
where we will
No,
probably
no, no, no.
hit the stumbling block.
Don't say the thing we'll celebrate. We're not gonna celebrate. We're just gonna shove it in front of the weekend team.
Exactly. You got to remember, tomorrow is your last chance to learn. If you don't clear it tomorrow, chances are the weekend team might overtake you. I can hardly see it, no offense, because I do have some people in the weekend team that aren't 100% comfortable with positions at the moment, even with other fights that we've done. But I remain hopeful for all the teams. I have to, I'm impartial.
Hey, who's going to Limsa? Slackers.
So you are all disbanded. Merry Christmas.
Okay,
Tell me where to
bye.
go. I'm going to Limsa to sell all the fucking shitty green gear in my inventory.
You're selling it to what?
Oh,
My grand company.
Oh.
But yeah, I'm gonna go down
Just
to relax.
Maelstrom,
I'm
bitch.
playing fast mode, so I'm gonna just go down.
Us Maelstrom, bitch.
Yeah, I know. I'm also part
Bye.
of Maelstrom.
Hey, I mean, they have the best leader.
Hello,
Hi.
we're playing fastball.
I know. It popped up when Emmy went on the different game. It popped up on my screen. It literally just shows Phasmo. So I'm gonna just
Oh, the
I
image.
can hear you, by the way, because I'm watching the stream.
Okay, so what do I have to take?
Hi there.
Which ghost?
Having fun.
The Onryo, you said?
Good, good.
Well, I have to say this. So I went in there with the spirit box. I went, "Do you wanna build a snowman?" She responded, "Die." She does not want to build a snowman.
That is the only correct response to that.
Your response should be shut the fuck up. But
So
hey ho,
we lock it in and then get the fuck out of here?
Yeah, as long have you got Onryo in the book?
Oh, I've forgotten about this. He's got us hard muted.
Using the evidence we
So I
found,
could-
we believe the ghost is an Onryo.
I won't believe in your evidence.
Who's chatting shit?
No.
Wait, what? Hold up.
Hold up.
Hold up.
He's gonna fuck you up, mate.
Phil
Egon.
heard you talking shit.
Yeah. Somebody's a snitcher and she'll pay for it later.
So
Bot, you only have to mute yourself. You don't have to
deafen myself?
Yeah, just mute yourself, mate.
Because then you can hear them, and they can hear me and you through Arctic's stream, but Arctic has to stay
Okay.
unmuted for them to hear him.
Yeah. So literally, it's a case of while Arctic's got his stream up, we can literally hear you and speak to you at the same time. So
Arctic, you were supposed to feed him.
It's
I need to put this back in.
Oh, is your lady friend still ghosting you? If you're talking, I can't hear you.
I mean, if I'm a joke, you just have to get shot. Not gonna...
But she's ghosting him all the time. She's in there. She keeps ghosting him.
I see no one in there.
Oh, you already activated her then.
Yeah, it is. She said hi. I said hi back.
Mm.
Did you know? That's nice.
I mean, the only other one I could say hi to is currently sleeping and looking delightfully innocent while doing so.
Sorry, I've got a wild cat outside the FD house again.
You what?
Got a wild road cat outside the FD house.
What an aberration.
Mm.
So we go again?
Yes.